Shannon texting her.
Okay.
I want to put my tongue in your and then I want to marry you.
Somebody like Shannon Sharpe be on the phone talking like this. He's whacked though, because he deleted what he was saying. See, that's why it's whacked. Don't do that. Don't screenshot shit once you delete yours off the text thread. See, that's the shit I don't like, man.
For 2 months, they were in conversation about Gabby here. A 19-year-old that he had met at the gym that was an OnlyFans star that had agreed to be paid to perform his kinks, his fetishes.
Where she says no means no, Shannon is trying to say, no, she wasn't saying no means no that I shouldn't f her. She wanted me to use a condom. She's claiming that he f her, and then somehow she kept talking to him and he f her again a couple months later. That's kind of odd, but whatever.
I done told y'all that this is a shakedown of the highest order. And to be frank with you, I think that the entire legal team, what is his name? Busby? I think that they all need to be investigated.
He anally, he's accused. He's accused of anally raping. Yeah.
Imagine a sports legend, a Hall of Famer turned media king, facing a scandal so explosive it could torch his entire legacy in hours. That's where Shannon Sharpe stands today, caught in a digital wildfire that's burning through every corner of the internet. A $50 million lawsuit, leaked texts, and a voice memo that's got everyone talking. What really happened between Sharpe and a young woman he met at a gym? Let's dive into the chaos piece by piece and uncover what's got the sports world holding its breath.
When it comes to celebrity people out there, you know, you never know what these accusations are about.
How dare you put out an allegation of
It all kicked off in April 2025 when a woman named Gabriela Zuniga filed a bombshell lawsuit in Nevada. She claimed Sharpe, a 3-time Super Bowl champ and podcast star, had turned their 2-year relationship into a nightmare. According to her, they met at a Los Angeles gym in 2023 when she was just 19, and what started as a rocky but mutual connection spiraled into something dark. Zuniga accused Sharpe of forcing her into intimate encounters, recording them without her okay, and using his fame to control her. She's seeking $50 million, saying the trauma left her broken. It's a gut-punch accusation against a man millions admire, but was this the full story?
$50 million when you didn't even check the phone of the woman who's sending the text messages to the defendant. How ridiculous are you? You receive millions of dollars a year in settlements that you couldn't use.
Sharpe didn't stay quiet. He hit back hard, calling the lawsuit a straight-up shakedown cooked up by Zuniga's attorney Tony Busby, a lawyer known for high-profile cases. Sharpe's legal team dropped a stack of explicit text messages claiming they proved the relationship was consensual. In these texts, Zuniga allegedly asked for intense role-playing, even joking about wanting Sharpe to put a big black baby in her. Sharpe's lawyer, Lanny Davis, argued these messages showed a mutual dynamic, not abuse. Fans were split. Some saw it as proof Sharpe was framed, while others wondered if power imbalances told a different tale. But the drama was just warming up.
And parts of it were consensual, but she says during their relationship, because he was physically stronger, a lot older than her, like 30 some years older than her, and just, you know, more powerful, he began to get really aggressive. But she, at this point, she was already in it.
Then came the audio that stopped everyone in their tracks. A leaked phone call released by Zuniga's team captured Sharpe saying he'd choke the shit out of her if she kept accusing him of manipulation. In the clip, Zuniga sounds uneasy, saying, "I don't want to be pressured." Sharpe's response? Show.
Forcing Shannon Sharpe to get his legal team to defend something that is bogus, that is fake, that is fabricated, that is...
System. You're diving into one of the wildest controversies of 2025, and it's about to get crazier. Shannon Sharpe, NFL legend and media mogul, is caught in a $50 million lawsuit that's blowing up the internet. Let's break it down, step by step, and figure out what's really going on with those leaked texts, that shocking audio, and a digital storm that's shaking Sharpe's legacy.
$50 to request text messages from Verizon or T-Mobile or whatever her phone company was.
It all started in April 2025 when a young woman named Gabriela Zuniga slapped Sharpe with a massive lawsuit in Nevada. She claimed their 2-year relationship, which kicked off at a Los Angeles gym in 2023 when she was just 19, turned into a nightmare. Zuniga accused Sharpe of forcing her into non-consensual encounters, secretly recording them and using his fame to keep her under his thumb. She's after $50 million, saying the trauma wrecked her life. It's a heavy charge against a guy who's been a fan favorite for decades, but there's more to this story.
Because it's true. Sit your and go find somebody your age and build a family with them. As I said yesterday, men, we need stability and we need discipline.
Sharpe wasn't about to let this slide. He called the lawsuit a shakedown orchestrated by Zuniga's lawyer Tony Busby, a legal pit bull known for taking on big names. Sharpe's team fired back with a bombshell of their own. Pages of explicit texts where Zuniga allegedly asked for kinky role-playing, even joking about wanting a big black baby from Sharpe. His lawyer, Lanny Davis, said these messages proved everything was mutual, not forced. Fans were torn. Some saw it as proof Sharpe was being targeted, while others questioned if a 56-year-old star could ever be on equal footing with a 19-year-old. But just when you thought the battle lines were drawn, things got messier.
Obviously, her trying to pad her bank account or her angry at Shannon Sharpe.
I know one thing.
Zuniga's team dropped a leaked phone call that hit like a thunderbolt. In it, Sharpe's voice is heard threatening to choke the estate out of her if she kept saying he was manipulating her. Zuniga sounds shaken, pleading, "Don't pressure me." Sharpe's camp claimed it was just heated talk taken out of context, but the clip had social media in a frenzy. Was this proof of a dangerous side to Sharpe, or was it part of a consensual dynamic blown out of proportion? The internet was split and the stakes were about to skyrocket.
She wants $50 million in exchange. So this was filed late Sunday in Nevada by attorney Tony Busby.
Before sunrise one April morning, a digital dam burst. A massive leak of private messages, voice notes, and group chats, allegedly from Sharpe's phone, flooded the web. It started with a single PDF on a legal forum, then spread like wildfire across Telegram groups and decentralized sites. Cyber experts scrambled to verify the files, and one forensic analyst told me the data lined up uncomfortably well with Sharpe's iCloud. This wasn't just gossip, it was courtroom dynamite. But what did these leaks actually show? Buckle up, because it's a wild ride.
If you're 54, you have no reason to be talking to a 19-year-old. She's 22 now, Shannon is 56. I'm so glad that audio of Monique went viral yesterday.
The messages painted Sharpe as a man who saw trouble coming. Back in January, weeks before the lawsuit went public, he allegedly texted a business consultant about bracing for the storm of my life and demanded every contract be bulletproof. In another chat, he mapped out podcast deals and TV reruns with his agent like a captain battening down the hatches. The vibe wasn't panic, it was cold, hard strategy. Sharpe wasn't caught off guard, he was ready to fight, but that wasn't the only plan he was cooking up. One leaked voice memo from mid-March stopped everyone cold. A voice sounding a lot like Sharpe's laid out witness testimony and mentioned sweetening the pot for someone waffling on their story. Legal experts are split. Was this shady witness tampering or just typical celebrity deal-making? If prosecutors get their hands on this, it could turn a civil case into a criminal one with obstruction charges on the table. Sharpe's team insists it's all above board, but the audio's got jaws on the floor, and that's not even the half of it. The corporate world started feeling the heat fast. Titan Fuel, a big energy drink brand, froze their ad campaign with Sharpe hours after the leak hit. An athletic wear company hauled out their contract's morals clause, eyeing whether Sharpe owes back millions in advances. It's a brutal reminder that in 2025, a scandal can tank deals faster than you can refresh X. Meanwhile, NFL circles are fracturing. Younger players glued to social media are keeping their distance, while old-school vets are rallying behind Sharpe in private, whispering about more leaks to come. The locker room's loyalty is cracking, and it's getting ugly. Social media is a war zone. The #Sharpe hashtag spiked 600% in a single morning, with sentiment tanking among women aged 18, 34, a key demo for NFL advertisers. Fan forums that once brushed off the lawsuit as a cash grab are now battlegrounds over accountability. One influencer who backed Sharpe deleted his posts and admitted, "If these texts are real, I was wrong." That flip sent shockwaves, nudging others to rethink their stance. It's a real-time roller coaster, and every new screenshot swings the pendulum harder. Zoom out, and this saga's rewriting the rules of sports media. Sharpe's a trailblazer who turned Hall of Fame cred into a podcast empire and a 9-figure deal. But this mess could tighten the screws on future athlete pundits. Brands might start demanding stricter social media audits or clauses that kick in over unverified leaks. The economics of sports commentary could shift for a generation, all because one phone backup went rogue. And the human toll? Sharpe's inner circle says he's paranoid, exhausted, and stress-eating takeout while dodging endless calls. Guilty or not, the 24/7 scandal grind leaves scars. What's next? Both sides are armed to the teeth. Sharpe's lawyers are pushing exculpatory evidence to shred Zuniga's story, while her team's teasing depositions they claim will expose a pattern of intimidation. The leaked texts are a double-edged sword. Sharpe says they prove he's innocent, but Zuniga's camp argues they show a calculated image crafting scheme. Judges hate trials by internet, but good luck shielding a jury from this noise. And somewhere out there, whispers of Part 2 and Part 3 leaks are circling, promising more chaos. So where does this leave Sharpe's legacy? Is he a victim of a digital hit job, or a man who crossed lines he thought fame would erase? The truth's still buried in a pile of screenshots, and the internet's not waiting for a verdict.